From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Our starting pitcher in this one, David Festa. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Steven Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and that is strike two. Swing and a ground ball out to short, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kwan gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Next to hit, Jhonkensy Noel.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. First and second, no outs here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And the righty deals. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. First pitch misses.
That's out.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Nolan Jones.
He struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. Back in Minnesota. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Back at Target Field, and now for the Twins, Austin Martin. That's in there. That's strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one almost hit him. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This is Willie Castro. And that misses. And that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a foul straight back. Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Matt Wallner. And that one fouled off.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That one just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one way inside. This one high in the air to left center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
First offering, and it just misses. Runners at the corners with two outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Festa back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is down low. Slap the other way, foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And there's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, would have broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Festa, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Ripped on a line. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Here's Brian Rocchio. What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses. The count now 2-2.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Wallner on his way over. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Twins DH, Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Just missed. In the air, right side of the infield. Manzardo hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Ryan Jefferson at the plate.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. And that's outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Brooks Lee in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. On the ground and foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
One ball.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Off the plate inside, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brennan makes the catch, and the inning is over. Back in Minnesota. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. In the air, right side. Walner pulls it in on the run. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kwan, in his 4th year, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. In the air, left field, down the line. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Walked his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's way high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Harrison Bader. Bader played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Just missed. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Fouled off left side. That one missed. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the shortstop, Austin Martin. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball, that's it.
This one in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now, Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1. And that chops in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball,
Martin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. So up next, Royce Lewis reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Out to short. Sends it to first. That's the inning. Back in target field, out of the 4th. Now the 3rd baseman, John Kenzie Noel. That's in there. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansardo. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is down low, and now 3 balls and a strike. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. To second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So digging in, Jose Miranda. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Quan settles underneath it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Buxton stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Two outs, base is empty.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Quan moving back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Festa back to work. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now a chance for Will Brennan. First pitch just misses. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rocchio stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Thomas stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds, and it's a full count. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Chases that one out of the zone. Huge strikeout there. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Flied to right his first time. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Caught him looking for the K. back in Minnesota. And here is Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers.
There's a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Zips it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The batter,
so up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Lee.
Ball, that's down.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan. That's out number 2. And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Bader.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Tosses across to first. Out number 3. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Slapped foul.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. That's down and in. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Danny Coulombe.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the catcher up to hit, Bo Naylor. A strikeout and a walk. Coulombe in his 7th season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play.
Ball inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Austin Martin. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Stepping in, Willie Castro. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit right there. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
New pitcher on here, number 51.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Jose Miranda. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Fastball for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Lewis on second. Wallner at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Up next for the Twins.
And next for Minnesota, Brian Jeffers.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the bottom of the 6th. That one way outside. Ball 3. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brennan makes the grab on the run.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Griffin Jacks.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo, 1 for 2.
Manzardo.
First pitch misses. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Check swing, called strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Got him swinging. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. And that misses. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. There's Lane Thomas now.
The center fielder, number 8, Lane Thomas.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Smith.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's your strike, 95 of that one. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas has this one sized up. And out number 1 on the grab. So here's Bader now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The count.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brennan pulls it down. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Austin Martin. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First
Ball
pitch,
1, no
not
strike.
close. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one hit to right. Corrals it. And that is that. On the mound now for the Twins, Cole Sands.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 44, Cole Sands.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Brian
Stepping in is the switch hitting
Rocchio.
shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate.
2-1.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's the ball.
3-2.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And it's strike 2.
Oh, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting,
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a
Kwan.
critical at bat. Golden opportunity right here. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, 1 run is in. Save! It's 2-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala. On for his 20th appearance of the year.
Jorge Alcala.
So up next, Bo Naylor. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. No outs, runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, John Kenzie Noel. 0 for 3 in this one. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that's in for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2. Next to hit, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 3.
Manzardo.
That's in there. Strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And now the count is even. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So digging in, Willie Castro. Smith back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Lewis in the box, lays off for ball 1. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Pitch is in there, and now 3-1.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
Slides, but it gets by him. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Matt Wallner digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Strike 2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes down looking.
Now
Jose Miranda, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 down. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's way high. Ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one missing low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Now pitching for
here comes the closer here in the ninth, Yohan Duran.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And now the DH, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Inside, just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Swung on, belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out here at the top of the ninth. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Will Brennan now at the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Swing and a foul out of play. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Outside.
Next offering is outside. Up the middle, Martin throws to first in time. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
The batter.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Chop to the left side. Lewis. And that is that. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Sam S1.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Bouncer to second. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. So up next, Brooks Lee. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Bader in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Now one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. On the inside corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Martin in the box now. Takes strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two outs. That's the third. Noel. On to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's down and away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Man at second. Struck him out looking. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that's in the dirt. 1-0.
Ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him! That K is his third of the game. Bo Naylor will hit next.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in extras.
Now
so Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tim Herron.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now it's going to be Willie Castro.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch, and he just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0. Ground ball left side, down the line, and it's foul.
Three balls, one strike.
Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner.
It's a good spot to be in. With runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Last thing he wants to do is nibble, load up the bases, and then walk in the winning run, or throw it to the backstop and bring in that winning run.
And downstairs. On the ground to second, might be two. He's in there.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing. When this team.
So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Miranda can't hold up, and that's a strike. Hammered on a line, base hit. In comes the winning run, and the Twins walk it off in extra innings.